Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah ta'ala wa barakatuhu. That means peace be upon all of you, Muslims and Christians, and atheists and Jews and everyone else. This is the truth shall prevail. My real name is Sheikh Tala. So this is video number 3 to expose Christian prince. Today we're going to talk about two topics. First of all, you realize that he do not want to talk to Christians. Every time a Christian called him, he's going to hang up on him. No, go ahead. I don't want no Christians to be calling me. He's a Christian. He's supposed to be guiding Christians, but he don't want them to call him. That's ridiculous. So here's the deal. I told him yesterday, we was talking about, I told you I was going to come back on the video number 3 on Jacob and the name Jacob and the name Israel. He asked me. I told him it used to be Jacob, and they in the Bible, they said they changed his name into Israel. So it's the same person. If they change a name, like he changed his name, he probably did. No one knows what's his name. Does it change anything? No. His Arabic name. So the conclusion of my second video is Christian Prince is denying the foundation, the whole foundation of Christianity, which is the crucifixion of Jesus, which is that Jesus died for your sins. He said, no, Jesus did not die for your sins. So I don't know why you're still Christians. Christians believe that they will be going to heaven. Why? Because Jesus died for their sins. And I made you listen to his audio where he's saying that, no, Jesus never died. So if Jesus never died, why are you still Christians? Why are you still Christians? And he did not die on the cross. He died later, like I confirmed it, in the Quran 4:157 to 159. He still believed that in the Quran it is saying that Jesus did not die. He want to use the Quran. How can you be using the Quran? You believe, the Quran believe in the Bible, but the Bible doesn't believe in the Quran. Why is he trying to use the Quran? I can use the Bible because Allah is telling me the Bible is the revelation of God. Allah told me it's been tampered with, it's been changed. But everything that has been tampered with, Allah is fixing in the Quran. Now here, listen to this. This is between me and him.
Who is Jacob? Who is Israel? How you tell me? Go ahead, tell me. How you learn yourself that Israel is a guy who is, his name used to be Jacob? How you know that?
Because Allah told me in the Quran.
Where?
You never let me talk.
Can you listen, please?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You can listen.
Go ahead. Where he told you?
Allah told me to believe every book that was revealed by him, and the Bible is one of those.
So you are saying today you Muslims cannot be Muslim without believing in the Torah and the Injil?
No, absolutely.
Okay, so how you claim that the Torah and the Injil are corrupt? Okay.
And he's talking over me.
So how you want to believe in a book which is corrupt? Aren't you saying that the Torah is corrupt?
Listen to
Allah
this.
is telling me what is not corrupt. Yes,
How he told you that Israel is Jacob and this is not corrupt? Go ahead.
I said, listen to me. There is no discussion, there is no debate on that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
there's no conflict on Jacob and Israel. You know that, and I know that.
How we will know, my friend, listen to me, I don't know, we don't want to talk at the same time. I'm talking to you as an adult, friendly and nicely.
Well, you're not.
You as a Muslim, how we will find out that Jacob is Israel? You said to me, you go back to the Torah, correct?
Yes.
correct.
Okay, but the Torah is a corrupt book, isn't it, according to Islam?
Some parts of it.
Some part is correct.
Okay, how you know that name there of Jacob to be Israel is the story there is not a corrupt story. Didat, he make fun. Didat, he made fun of that story. Didat himself, he made fun of this story.
Okay, he asked me, how do I know? I already told him. I already told him every significant information in the Bible. If it is wrong, if it is corrupted, Allah will fix it in the Quran. I did say that already, right? Now he's telling me, how do I know that this information in the Bible saying that Jacob is Israel is not corrupt? I think this guy's, he's a bipolar. He got to be a bipolar. I told you, everything that is wrong is going to be corrected in the Quran. So if it is right, why would it be corrected? Allah corrects whatever is wrong. So I'm telling you, it is right, and he's still insisting. We're gonna see how long he's gonna insist. He cannot get this in his mind. He's gonna insist for 5-10 minutes, waste of time, for me to show him that something was wrong. That Jacob is Israel was wrong in the Bible. I said it was not wrong. I'm agreeing with you, but he could not get it. So Allah will correct it if it is wrong. Since it's not wrong, there's no need to correct it. That's what I was telling him. It's not wrong, so no need to correct it. That's all I said. Now listen to this. Listen to him.
About how Jacob, his name changed. So how did that he made fun of that story, but yet you believe in that story? Which one of you is telling a lie?
I already answered. I told you, anything that was not correct, Allah corrected it.
Where he corrected it? Where he corrected it? Where he corrected it? Where he corrected it? Where he corrected it?
He's done.
What?
Where he corrected the name of Israel? Where he told you that Israel? Where he told you that the Jews they are taking the true name of Israel? That is right. Jacob. Where he said that in the Quran?
Do you understand English? I said,
yes.
If something is not correct in the Bible, Allah will correct the Quran. If anything that is correct in the Bible,
if anything is not mentioned in the
second
Quran
grader, we
against
understand what I
Bible,
said.
Allah he approve it, correct?
He's a bipolar.
yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Guys, did you hear this? Anything. Okay, so anything is in the Bible. In the Bible, the Quran did not speak against. Must be true.
Most of it is.
All right. So let me ask you a question then. Where we can find in the Torah that the Jews they worship a guy, his name is Huzeir.
Now, he's asking me, look how dumb he is. He's saying, for me to find him in the Torah where it says that the Jews used to worship someone called Huzeir, because God is talking about it in the Quran. Allah is talking about it in the Quran, and he said, since Allah is talking about it, Allah has to be correcting something from the Bible. So I had to find in the Bible that where somewhere is the Jews is saying, or the Bible is saying that the Jews was worshiping somebody called Huzeir. No, it's not in the Bible. So why would Allah correct that? I'm telling you, Allah is correcting. I'm sorry, guys. You see how many times am I repeating myself? Because he's stupid? Because he's bipolar? If he wasn't bipolar, he would have told me, okay, here is this is in the Bible. And Quran is saying nothing about it. Is it correct or not? He should have come up with something like that. I'm telling him anything in the Bible that is wrong, Allah is going to fix in the Quran. Now he's telling me something that is not in the Bible. Huzeir is not in the Bible. How can be Allah correcting it? One more time. Allah is only correcting anything in the Bible that is wrong. So how can he be correcting something that is not in the Bible? You stupid. You are a second grader. I'm telling you, a second grader will understand what I'm saying. But this guy, this grown ass man, couldn't understand that. Let's pursue. Let's keep on going. You know that how dumb he is. He's gonna insist 20 minutes for no reason. Listen.
Why you asking the question?
You are the one who said that the Quran correct the Torah, and the Torah is if there is something wrong there, he corrected. Okay, the Quran says that Huzeir ibn Allah. Huzeir is a guy the Jews worship. They call him that he is the son of Allah. Where we can find Huzeir, which Allah is correcting in the Torah?
See that? He's asking me to find Huzeir in the Torah. Because for him, Since Allah is talking about Huzeir in the Quran, He's correcting the Jews. All Allah is saying in the Quran is the Jews used to worship somebody called Huzeir that they said was a son of God. So this is not in the Torah. So Allah is not correcting nothing down there. Allah is giving us information, other information. You think that anything that happened there can be in the Torah? Then the Torah had to be 2 million pages. There's things that did it happen in the time of Moses? Allah even didn't give us time. He's telling us that the Jews used to be worshipping somebody called Huzeir, and they used to say that he was the son of God. That's new information for you. That was not in the Bible. Take it. Allah gives me more information about the Jews, telling you who the Jews are. He didn't put no time frame on it. He didn't say it was time of Moses. He didn't say it was 1 million years ago. He didn't say it was 2,000 years ago. He didn't say that. He didn't give a time frame. He's just telling you history. Like throughout the Quran, he's telling us something that happened throughout life, and he's informing us that something that the Jews used to be doing, they used to be worshiping someone called Huzeir. It's not in the Bible. So Allah is not correcting it. Allah is giving you information. You take it or you leave it. But listen, he's going to insist. This dumb guy is going to insist because he's a dummy.
Oh, so did I say that anything else needs correction?
My friend, yes, you said anything else is correct, right? Okay,
he lied.
That's me.
You see how he lies? I said anything the Bible lies on, Allah gonna fix it in the Quran. Now he's telling me, he's looking at it as anything Allah talked about is a correction to the Bible. I never said that. I said, if I said, let him talk, every time he lies, I'm gonna tell the lie. I'm gonna fix it. He did not lie. He never lied. I don't know how to fix it. He didn't talk about something. He never said he went to Paris. Now, why do you want me to say, oh, why are you saying that he went to Paris? Because he went to Paris, even if he didn't say it. Because he went to Paris. I went to Paris with him. But he didn't talk about it. But I can say, while I'm talking, okay, you lied here. Oh, you told the truth here. Remember that time when we went to Paris, we talked about it. See? But he didn't say he didn't say the word Paris. But that's information for you to confirm that I know what I'm talking about. But this guy cannot understand that. Listen to him. He's a dummy. I never said that anything else or anything in the Quran is to correct the Bible. No. I said the lies on the Bible got to be corrected. And there is things that happen after the Bible. There's things that happen before the Bible. Allah is talking to you about Adam. About Eve. Was the Bible there? No. He's talking about Noah. Was the Bible there? No. Allah is talking to us about Abraham. Was the Bible there? No. Allah is talking to us from the beginning. So you think anything in the Quran is just to fix the Bible? You're a dummy.
That means that in the Torah now, we should have a verse says that the Jews worship a guy, his name is Huzeir.
No, you're a dummy.
No, everybody that listen, that got a brain, knows that. I'm telling you.
You are the one who told me that anything in the Torah Allah corrected. Anything he did not mention it, it's means correct. Okay,
guys.
show me where Allah he correct the verse and where we can find the verse that the Jews worship a guy, his name is Huzeir. Who's Huzeir?
What you would have told me was,
he's a dummy.
it's never been spoken in the Torah. It doesn't mean that anything else is from the Torah.
Exactly.
My friend,
It doesn't mean.
my friend, the Jews.
Think about it. In the Quran, Allah is telling us you should pray, you should fast, you should help the Prophet Muhammad. Was it in the Quran? No, it was not. No, was it in the Torah? No, it was not. Allah is telling us do the zakah, do this, do that. Was it in the Quran? No. Allah is saying turn now, don't pray, when you're praying, don't face Jerusalem, face the Kaaba. Was it in the Torah? No, it was not. So there's millions of information that are not in the Torah. Millions. But this guy is saying whatever Allah talks about had to be in the Quran. He wanted me to find him a verse that talk about Huzeir in the Torah. It is not. That's why you can't look at it as Allah fixing the Torah. One example, clear. In the Torah, it says, we killed, in the Torah, it says they killed Jesus. Allah said no. They said they crucified Jesus. Allah said no. They said Mary fornicated. Allah said no. There's tons of information. They said Jesus is God. Allah said no. Those kind of information that Allah is correcting. Now Allah is telling us about Huzeir in the Quran and not talking about it in the Torah. It's not a correction of the Torah. It's new information. He can get it. Listen to him.
My friend, no, I don't have a brain. I gave it to Muhammad so he can extend the size of your penis.
He doesn't have a brain.
Now, let us fix this. You can answer to Muhammad whatever you do.
My friend, where is Huzeir? Where is the guy? His name is Huzeir. Where we can find him in the Torah?
Yo, dummy.
God does not need to fix it. It says about something else.
No, it's fixed. It says the Jews, they say that Huzeir is son of Allah. Who is Huzeir?
New information.
Yes, the son of Allah. The Quran says that. He said that the Jews, they worship a guy. His name is Huzeir. He is the son of Allah. Who is Mr. Huzeir?
Somebody, Allah is telling you who Huzeir is.
Absolutely. You are the one who said to me, anything is wrong in the Torah. You are the one who said, Abdul, you are the one who said anything in the Torah.
I'm not Abdul, I'm Sheikh.
Allah. And I said to you, so are you saying that anything Allah did not mention is made correct in the Torah? You said yes.
Yes.
So only the wrong things, the Quran is correct. Okay.
Yes.
The Quran is saying that the Jews worship a guy, his name is Huzeir. Where we can find Mr.
13
Huzeir?
minutes and 39 seconds of discussion.
That is not a correction from the Torah. That is the new information Allah is giving us. That the Jews
information about what? Information about who? Who is Huzeir and who is the Jew who worship a guy? His name is Huzeir.
A man that they used to call God, son of God.
You see in the Torah that, for example, you think Allah gonna correct something that hasn't been speaking? Allah correct what's wrong in the Torah.
That's enough, man. On this subject.
About Jews.
Okay.
He's laughing. This dumb is laughing.
You are the one who said to me, Allah is speak to correct anything. Allah he correct and there. And who is the Jew who worship a guy? His name is Huzeir.
See that? We're gonna pass, man, because he's a dumb. That's be 13 minutes and 14 minutes and 7 seconds trying to explain to him something simple. I'm correct. Anything wrong that you said, if you don't talk about it, why would I correct it? I said anything wrong you say, I will correct. You said this, yes. I said I don't talk about it, so that means that is right. You talk about something else. Jesus crucified. I said no, that's wrong. Jesus died? No, he didn't. Jesus is God? No, he's not. People were worshiping Jesus? No, they was not. So it's crystal clear. This guy is a dummy. He's retarded. He's a retard. He's a retard for real. And you know he is. Any single of you guys understood from the beginning. And I'm sure during the show on the radio, I know on the live show, I know you was ashamed of this Christian guy who couldn't understand this simple principle. Anything you said in the Bible that is wrong going to be fixed in the Quran. The Quran talks something that but the Bible didn't talk about. He wanted me to find it in the Bible. That's the only reason that he would understand that Huzeir was being worshipped as a son of God by the Israelis. He's a dummy. So we're going next to the Barabbas thing. Okay, you know now he's a dummy. You know, it's gonna last 16, 17 minutes. One simple issue. 16, 17. This guy is a dummy. He's denying the foundations of Christianity. Like you heard him at the beginning. He said Jesus is not crucified, did not die. That's the whole foundation of Christianity. So he's not a Christian. This guy cannot be a Christian. He's anything else but a Christian. Any Christian does not believe that Jesus died for their sin is not a Christian. That's the whole reason. That's why you're going to heaven. So if Jesus did not die for your sin, you are not going to heaven. So this guy is not going to heaven. Why are you taking him as a Christian? He's ignorant. He's a retarded man. He cannot understand a simple thing that I taught him. We're coming back. I'll make another video. I don't want them to be too long. Salam. Peace to every single you. Every single one of you, I said peace be upon you. Peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.